Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starter, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, he's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Ready to go and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Line drive, base hit down the line. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One and one. Squirts away a little bit. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now at the plate, T.J. Friedel. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Verlander, 42 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Luciano in plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, and pitching here today, Rhett Lauder. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Late swing fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Friedel settles under it, hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Lamont Wade Jr.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That one misses. And the count is 2-2. And there's a ball. 1 out, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out to short, Espinal. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 3 for 6 in the series so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
3rd out, that ends the frame. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That clips the corner.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Christian Encarnacion Strand getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Verlander, a former MVP, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Spencer Steer. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And downstairs. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Righty delivers. On the ground. Whips it to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. So they make short work of him. Back here in San Francisco, Willie Adames stands in.
Willie Adames.
Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
Little chopper rolls foul. That's to third, Candelario. That's one out, the bottom of the second. And here is Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Tap foul at the plate. Towards first. Sneaks through. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now, Herrera Encarnacion. Swing and a miss as he was late. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Just missed. bunting, and it's in the air. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild. That one missed.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup, Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Encarnacion gets under it, squeezes it, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Louder back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's outside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Now Marco Luciano grounded out to short in his first trip. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And the slider just misses.
Ball.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Next for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedel. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Just
plate, ball one.
missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1.
That's ball
Look for
two.
him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that's
Three
down
balls,
and
two
away.
strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one to first, Encarnacion. He steps on the bag. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
In now for the Reds, Jamer Candelario. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there. 0-1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Gonna count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And we're back. Bottom 4, and now it's the Giants DH, Lamont Wade Jr. Wade goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2015. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. He's safe.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back and that at bat.
And here is Matt Chapman. Golden opportunity right here. Chapman gets a piece there. 2 in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And it's fouled off. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2 to count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Wade on third. Adames at second with nobody out. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Mike Yastrzemski. And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And he's already singled in this game. That one ripped. And it goes just foul. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And up next for San Francisco, Herrera Encarnacion. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw there. Safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
This one in the air. Encarnacion Strand on his way over, nabs it, and that is that. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The other way, and a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning. Christian Encarnacion Strand will hit next. Fought off foul.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's the 0-2. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses with that one. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. 0 for 1 so far. And that misses. And that is ball 1. On the ground left side, 6, 4, out, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Giants 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these
Hold on,
Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
One down, base is empty. And it's even up.
Outside, that's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, left field. Fairchild under this one. Makes the catch. 2 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Marco Luciano. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Cooper Bowman.
Nope.
First pitch
Ball
misses. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And stepping in is the speedy Stuart Fairchild. Foul ball there.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball still 0-2. That one missing inside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the batter now, Santiago Espinal. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And there's a ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still down. It's 2-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Scott Barlow.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Wade stands in here, takes ball one low. Movement in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Swings through that one for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside. And it's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is outside. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Willie Adames now at the plate, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. And that one is inside. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Now he launches a throw over his head, and it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it, cost him an extra base too.
Here's Matt Chapman. And a foul ball. Adames, the runner at second with one away. Chapman gets a piece there. Oh, 0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Backed off the plate that time. In the dirt, but kept close. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed.
3-2.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home.
He will score. Relay throw to third. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
One down, runner at third. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
To the right side. The underhand flip. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Pilar Encarnacion. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that one sliced foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Up the middle, McLean tosses to first. Out number 3. So they get back here at Oracle Park. Top of inning number 7 at the plate. Matt McLean. That clips a corner.
It's just been an impressive
0-1's the
outing
count.
so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard. Now here is T.J. Friedl. 0 for 2 in this one. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. New arm for the Giants, Tyler Rogers.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The Giants leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ramos corrals it, and there's one away. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit. Rogers,
That's a ball.
a 6'3" righty, 180
1
pounds,
strike.
and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Slider clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That's out to center field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Late on that fastball.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a ground ball. Luciano. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Emilio Pagan.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering misses down and away. High fly ball out towards left center. Fairchild sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner. And they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Line drive. Fairchild pulls that one down. And there are 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Marco Luciano. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a foul straight back. Rips one to right. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So no runs. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Rogers back to work. That's down and in. A slider missed. That one close. Rule the ball. And the count is 2-0. That clips the corner.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
2 on, 1 out. And here is Stuart Fairchild. And ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next one misses. And it's 2-0. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to. Have a nice tight spin to it. And a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, out, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tony Santillan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Wade at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Now it's Matt Chapman. First pitch just misses. Wade at first, one gone. Gets the outside corner with that one.
That's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. Inside, 3-2 now.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's the strikeout for Chappie.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Two outs.
That's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Now 3-0. And that one fouled off. Ripped to right. Bowman makes the grab, and that is that. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Landon Roop.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right through there for a strike. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Adames puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Root is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another big win today, and everyone is jumping on board behind this ball club. They're playing so well. They're packing the stands, and it's just an exciting brand of baseball. We'll see how far it goes, but right now, no one thinks it's going to end anytime soon.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.